Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the Let's Build video. What are Let's Build videos? What they're all about. Well, Let's Build video, I take a model kit and I'll show you guys how to put it together. If there's any areas of concern on the sprue, like chains, pipes, things you have to be careful with cleaning or snipping off the sprue, I'll let you guys know. If there's anything numbered differently from the instructions to the sprue, again, I'll give you guys a heads up. You'll see what the piece is anyway visually because I'll show you the piece. If you suffer dyslexia or just struggle with instructions in general, this is a visual way to help you. If you're interested in models for an army you have or want to collect, but are not sure how difficult they are to build, again, this is just a visual way to make it easier for you. These Let's Build videos primarily are for everyone, doesn't matter your age or skill level, just to make every single model accessible to you. So to all my regulars here, guys, thank you very much. Let's see you in a minute. Now, so you would have seen from the thumbnail, today I'm building a Redemptor Dreadnought from the Imperium Magazine. And I tell you what, guys, it's came over 3 issues and it's a massive kit. Now, I know a lot of this is just optional weapons and stuff. And like there's two front chassis there, so they're optional. But there's some amazing bits and pieces here. So before we start diving into the sprue, tools needed as always. Mold line scraper. Now you can use a hobby knife or some sort of surgical blade. If you're using a sharp tool, just be careful because it's sharp. Let anyone in the house know you're using it so nobody scares you by accident. Make sure there's no cats around, no little hands. Sanding sponge. You get a sanding sponge or sanding block. It's basically foam in the middle, sandpaper top and bottom. The sponge folds up like this and it's very easy to get into little nooks and crannies, whereas the block is more rigid. We have clippers, which is a useful part of our kit. It's a plastic kit, so plastic glue. But instead of sponge, you can have little files if you have them, or if you can get your hands on them. Right, so for everyone that's new, what we do now is we have a look at the sprues and ascertain what's what to make our life a little bit easier. Because sometimes when you look at the sprue, like this sprue for example, you look at it and there's so many parts, it starts melting your brain. But when you actually start looking, okay, we don't need this or we don't need that, it just breaks the sprue right down for us. So we've got, these are looks like arm ports. That looks like the middle piece that all connects into. That looks like the bottom half of them. Got these bits that could be legs or arms, I'm not too sure, but there's 4 of them there, so I presume 2 arms, 2 legs. No, sorry, I presume that they actually connect into each other. Got pipes, plating. This one we have power pack, I know what that is. These look like shoulder plating. That's the middle torso, so these legs come in the bottom here and top half goes on top. This is foot. Looks like the middle part of the sarcophagus. I know that because I built the Challenge Dread. It's pretty much the same sort of design, but it's just a few bits different. And here we have, this is Power Fist, or Redemptor Fist, should I say. There's 2 different chassis. Got magazines there, look. It's amazing. Micro plasma incinerator, I think that's called. You've got the Gatling gun, the heavy Gatling gun. That looks like heavy flamer. Or that looks like, I don't know what that is, but figure it out. Look at that, that's amazing. The smoke launchers. That's the Icarus missile pod, I think. Those little fingers. There's some more there. And they're purity seals. So I'm going to finish getting set up and come at you with the first pieces. Right, straight out the bat. This is from the Imperium Magazine. So if you bought the actual box, then it could be slightly different numbers. But it's telling me number 92 and 85. So there's number 85. Okay, and 92 is this one. It's 2 pieces that are identical but just opposite way around. So I'm going to snip them off, clean them down, and I'll show you how they go together. So this is very simple. We've got two pins. There's 2 holes. You can see I've already put glue into it. That just slots in like so. Okay. Now at this point, don't worry about any mould lines around here or anything like that, because this is all going to be covered up. Get them if you can, but it's not a big panic about them. Right, so the next piece we need is on the same sprue as this. There's these bits and the bit we just took off. We need number 9 and number 7. So I'm going to snip these, clean these, I'll show you how they go together. Now this is very straightforward. There is a little hole there, and there's a little pin on that. That just slots into there like so. I'll put a bit of plastic glue that side as well, just to slide in. So there's that one done. And then the next one we need is exactly the same thing, where we need number 2 and number 4. So we just took these two, so we need these two now, and it goes together the same way. Okay, so this one goes on this side, the other one goes on the other side. But I'll clean this, put it together, and I'll show you how they go onto the middle chassis piece. Again, this is very easy. So we have this weird shape, okay? This end has a bit of a point to it. That's the end that sticks the little, that's the hole in the pin. See this piece here? It's a weird triangle shape. That just slots in there like so. Okay, because then the power plant sits on the back. So I'm going to glue that side in, and the other one goes the other side. Now the small wire has to go on the inside. Okay, because if you try and do it the other way, that's not going to fit. Okay. And so the next piece we need is number 5, which is the power plant, and we need number 6, which is this piece, and number 1, which is this piece. Number 1 goes on this side, number 6 goes on that side. Now you'll see there's little pins there. They're going to line up with the little holes, okay, on the back of them. So there's no way that you can get it wrong. Right, so here it is, nice and easy. Now this is the very simple part. You'll see there's 2 little pins and 2 little holes. That slides in. You're going to give a little bit of a push, but they connect in the back here, underneath. You can see how they go on. So I'm going to put some glue on that and give that little gentle push in and lock that into place. I'll come back to you for the next piece. Right, so this is where it starts getting a little bit. Those of you that have built a Brutalis thread, this is the same sort of thing. So you're already looking at it and thinking it's very similar, and there is a lot of similarities. There's a few things different, but apart from that, it's very similar. Next one we need is 99 and number 90. Okay, so when you snip it off, those little pins in there have to stay. So I'm going to snip it, clean it, and I'll show you how these go together. Right, so this bit is telling me not to use glue. Okay, you'll see why in a little while. But there's little hooks, and there's the pins. They just basically supposed to hook in like so. But it's telling me not to use glue. Okay, the hook's on there. Wait, it doesn't want to stay. Of course it doesn't want to stay. Wait, that's because I'm looking at it wrong. I'm doing it the wrong way around. It's supposed to go that way around. It's better. Sort of. No, it's wrong. Supposed to. I'm going to fiddle around with it for a minute. Right, I've got it. It is a little bit tricky. So you've got the 2 little pins at the bottom here. Yeah, they've got to stay at the bottom. Right, so what you do is you put it on top like that. Okay, and then you just push it down and slide it in. Yeah, that gives it a pivot spot. So it's meant to be able to pivot. Oh no, sorry, that's meant to stay there, but then you can put a piece on here that can pivot. So I'm going to go for that piece next. And that piece is number 89. So we just took this one and this one. So this is the next one to come off. Very straightforward. 2 holes, the 2 pins. So that glues on there by that popping off. That glues on there, like so, and then that gives you the pivot. I think it actually glues this little pin as well. If you look at it, it glues to that point there. So I think you glue those 2 bits together and it still can pivot. Anyway, so I'm going to glue that into place. No, it's not actually telling me to glue that, it's just telling me to glue the bit of glue in that bit there, where the 2 holes are. So that's what I'm going to do. Basically, you've got to build the rest of it, and then you decide whether you want this open or closed. I always want it closed, it's always better closed. But anyway, we'll glue that together. And so for the next bit, this piece glues into there. Okay, so you can close it, yeah, or you can open it. But there is little pins there. There is little indentations in there, so it should just slot in, just slightly off. Where's that off? Okay, I'm doing look at it. Give me a minute. I think I'm looking at it wrong. I did it right. I just had too far forward. It just slots in like that. Okay, so you got a little bit. But here's those little holes, those little strides that they sit in. So I'm going to glue that into place and then come back to the next piece. Right, so now it's telling me 91, which is the main body of the sarcophagus, to go in. I'm going to snip it, clean it. This little bit in the middle needs to come out as well. Okay. Right, so this is a very tight fit. So don't glue this and leave it. Glue it with the plastic, and so you've got time to just maneuver a little bit. There's 2 holes inside there. There's 2 holes or 2 pins in there, and it should just slot in like so. There we go. I'm not going to take that out. I'm just going to put a bit of glue around the edges to try and just hold that in there. But that is how it goes in. Right, so the next piece we need is number 97. That's on the same sprue as the bottom bit. Okay, that was here. Yeah, that was here. This is what we need. So I'm going to snip it, clean it, so it goes on. It's another easy bit. So there is, focus in, this weird little shape at the bottom. That just slots in top there, like so. Okay, now I'm just going to drop a bit of glue just there. Chassis is coming together nicely. Right, so the next 2 pieces we need are on the gun sprue. It's number 74, 77. 74 is this side, 77 is that side. So I'm going to snip and clean them. I'm going to put them there and show you how they go into the model. Right, so it's telling me not to use glue. So 74, that bit there, that weird bit, has to go to the front. Okay, and the other side as well. Now I imagine these going to be able to be turned around any pose that you want. But I'm going to find the next piece. Right, the next 2 pieces we need are 93 and 86. 93 goes on this side, 86 goes that side. So I'm going to snip and clean them. I'm going to put them down because there's another piece, and I think the other piece goes on first. So the other piece is 98, which is this piece here. Okay, it's very, very weird. We've just taken, okay, it's not on the same, it's on the same sprue, yeah. So we just took these 2 pieces, and that's the next piece we need. Right, so it's very simple. There's actually 2 pins outside, 2 pins outside. Got the little striations in there that just sits on top there. Of course, doesn't want to go in this time. There we go. It's on top like that. And this one just slots on. Okay. And that one off. You've got the pins there, the holes there. That just slots on. So I'm going to glue that on and glue the other one on, and then come back to the next piece. Right, so the next 2 pieces we need are number 95 and number 94. These 2 pieces are going to go on this side of the model, but I'm going to clip them, clean them, show you how to go on. Right, it's very straightforward. So we have this piece. Okay, this is number 95. There's 2 little pins there. There's 2 little holes that just slots on there, like so. Okay. And the same with this one. There's 2 pins, 2 holes that just slots in there, like so. So the curved bit goes around this bit, so this bit can still move. That's that side done. The next 2 pieces we need are number 87, number 88. So we just took these 2 pieces, so it's exactly the same, but for the other side. Right, so now we need number 96, which is the Sarcophagus lid, which is on the same sprue as the guns. So I'm going to snip clean, show you how it goes on. Right, so this piece, okay, it does just slot into there, like so, but you're going to have to give it a little press because it doesn't want to stay in. It wants to come out, but that's where it goes on. So I'm going to glue it into place, come back for the next piece. Right, so the next bit, you've got to pick which guns you want, either these 2 or these 2. Now, flip them around so you can see them. They're the Fragstorm missile, Fragstorm grenade launchers, something they're called, and they're the Storm Bolter type things. I'm going to go with these 2. So these 2 are number 75 and 78. Yeah, so 75 goes on this side, and 78 goes that side. So I'm going to snip them clean and I'll show you how to go on. It's very simple. So the outside edge of this has to go on the outside edge here. There is I put some glue on there. There is 2 little grooves. There's the 2 grooves there. So that just slides on there like so. So I'm going to glue the other one on the other side and come back to the next piece. Right, so now we need number 79, which is this one. It's still on the gun sprue. Right, so that just slots in the top there. Give it a little push in, I think. There we go. So the next piece we need is number 80 and 81. There's number 80, there's number 81. We'll snip them. Right, so this one is very simple, 80 and 81. This is a weird shape. It's weird shape that just slots into there like so. Okay, and there's a hobble join line. You may get rid of that if you want to. Now this, you've got these little bits that stick out of the back of this, if it wants to focus. These little bits that stick out of the back, and they're missile pods. What I understand, that just slots into there, like so. So I'm going to glue that in, and then come back for the next piece. Right, so I've spun the model around. The next piece we need is number 8, which is on the same one of his foot, same sprue as his foot, and the same sprue as this middle torso piece. Number 8, and number 8 goes on this side, and number 3, which is the other end of the sprue, goes on this side. number 3 for this side, number 8 for that side. Okay, so this is very, very straightforward. We've got some glue, whack some glue in there. We've got these 3 little bits here. So basically, this little curved bit has to go on the back here. There's a little pin on the inside there that goes in the hole, and the 3 little grooves, you guess there's 3 little grooves this side, that just slots in. Well, it doesn't actually slot in there, I thought it did, but it doesn't. There's a wasted few drops of glue there. And the other one goes the other side. So I'm going to glue that one on and then come back to you for the next piece. Right, so the next piece you've got an option. You've got 84, which is this lovely piece here, or you've got 83, which again is an amazing piece. I'm going to go with number 83. So when you snip this off, you need to snip it there. So you keep this piece and that piece. And this is one of those pieces telling me not to glue, but I'm going to show you how it goes on, and then I'm going to probably glue my one on. Right, so this piece just clips in there like so. Now it's telling me not to glue, so you can have it open like that, which I don't really like the look of. So I'm going to close mine, and I'm going to glue mine into place that's closed. Okay, because I actually think it looks better closed. It doesn't look right. It's probably because it's got to go that bit first. Yeah. So I'm going to glue mine into place. And then we're going to come back for the next part. So this is like the top half. I say done. It's not done because we've got the arms to do, but and they're jobbing themselves. But that's the main chassis built. Right. So the next piece we need is number 52 and 51, which are these 2 crazy pieces. Right. This is so straightforward. I've chucked glue on it already, so that's how straightforward it is. But for everyone that's not sure, there's 2 holes there. There's 2 pins that just slots on top like that. Okay, now that's the front. Okay, so the difference to the back, that's the front. Without me knocking the camera. Now we need is number 56, which is this one here. Okay, it's on the sprue that has the least amount of parts on it. The next piece we need is number 59, which is this little piece. Okay, it just cuts just there. You want to keep a little T section. Right, so this is one of those steps that you don't glue. So this little pin just goes in there. Okay. This is the reason this is so that you can adjust the legs to where you want them to glue them to the base. Some people like to pose their Dreadnoughts to the position of running, or especially Redemptors and Brutalises and all that sort of stuff. Now with my Brutalis, what I did is I positioned the arms, because the arms have the same sort of thing. I positioned the arms so his hands are up in the air, so it looks like I'm coming to get you. You know, I thought that was quite comical, but you can do it wherever you want. But I'll just show you this way. I'll show you this way of putting it together, and you can decide which way you want to position the legs. The next piece we need is 57, which is on the same sprue, which is this one over in the corner here. Right, so this piece goes over here like so. Okay, now there's a big hole and a small hole, and then you got the ring hole. The big hole, there's a big pin there, and there's a small pin at the bottom, and then there's the ring hole that just goes on over the top like so. Now the glue goes in the big hole and the little tiny hole, and just inside this semicircle there, but you don't put no glue in the bottom hole, because that clips into that, so that pivots that, so you can actually move that whichever way you want. So I'm going to glue that together and put that in position, and then come back to you for the the other side. Right, so the other side is exactly the same. There's 50, 54, 53 and 58. Okay, now 53 is the back piece and 54 goes on the front there, but it goes on exactly the same way. So I'm going to clip them off, clean them, glue them, put them on there. Right, so the next piece we need is 61 and 60 and 62. Okay, so there's those three pieces, but the same thing again, 60, 61, 62. So we're doing the same thing twice. I'm going to show you to do one of them, and then you can do the other one, you know how to do the other one as well. Right, so 61, okay, and this is 60. You take a little round piece at the top, that just slides into there, like so. Okay, now, as you can see, there is 2 pins there. Then 62 is exactly the same as this piece here, but it has 2 holes there, so it just lines up straight on the top. Okay, so I don't need to show you how that goes on, just very simple. I'm going to clip that off, clean that off, and then show you how it goes together. Well, put it together and then do the same with the other one and come back to you then. Well, so the next pieces we need 101 and 64. Now they're both the same, so it doesn't matter which one you put on what, but we need both of them for now. Right, so then what you do, you turn the leg around so you can see that piece. Take this piece, you've got this weird bit at the back that slots in like so, and you just position it something like that. No. Yeah. Okay, you glue that into place. We've redone the other leg, so now we have 2 legs, and they're going to go on like that. Okay, so I'm going to glue this one on and then come out for the next piece. Right, so the next piece we need is number 63, which is this crazy ass piece here. There's another one there, so we'll have some of that. There's 2 pieces same, sorry, so I'm going to snip them both off and then I'll show you how they go together. Right, this piece is very, very easy. There's a little groove there, there's a little lip there, that just slides on like so. Okay, same on both of them, so I'm going to glue them both on. So the next piece we need is number 50, which is this crazy piece. You've just taken 63 from there, so it's just there. Right, this piece is another very straightforward piece. So we've got the back of this with the 2 big pins, got 2 big holes there. The grill bit goes on top, so you just put that in there like so. Okay, so I'm going to glue that into place. Next piece we need is number 55. It's on the same sprue, we just took number 50 from here. Okay. Again, this is a very straightforward piece. So you've got the 2 lines in there, very shiny. I've put some glue in there already. You've got the 2 pins there. It just lines up nice and easy. Right, so it's telling me to put the legs onto this. Yeah, I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to put the feet together first, attach the feet to this, then put the whole piece to one go so they can go straight onto the base. Anyway, so the first piece we need is number 25, which is a lovely big foot with a massive toe. Right, so it just glues in like so. There is like a little pin in there, and there is a little pin there. And there's a weird looking pin. They're both the same. Okay. This is the front of the leg as well. So that should go in there. I think that piece glues onto the back there, like so. It looks like it does. Yeah, it does go in there. Actually, I won't glue it on, I'll just leave it hanging there. So I'm going to glue that into place. That gives you position then, so actually when you put the onto the torso, you can actually make sure that the foot is in a place where it can reach the base. So now onto the other foot. As you would have thought the other foot would have been put together, but no, it's not. It's separate. So we need 28, which is this piece, and 26, which is this piece. This piece is very easy as well. So take this front piece, just glues on there like so. And what you want to do is put it down and just level it off to make sure it's both that piece and this back piece touch the level, touch the table, because that's the foot as well. Now we need number 27 and number 29. Number 27 goes this side. Number 29 goes that side. They go exactly the same way as the one I just showed you on these little clips here. So I'm going to clip them off, clean them down, glue them on, put them on, and then just level it off on the table. Then glue this leg into it. Okay, then I'm going to come back to you at that point. Again, this is very straightforward. So that square pin there goes in that square hole, and this little thing that we can pivot is supposed to go in that little groove in there. It's supposed to go there. Is it telling me? Yeah, in that little groove is telling me. So position it where you want. Do that in there like that. Do the same on the other side, and then I'll come back to you for the next piece. Right, so I've actually glued into the base. I'll tell you why. Trying to put the legs in and all that, it goes in straightforward, but for me this top part was too far back, so what it would have looked like is he's leaning upwards. As it is, I might even snip that little pin off and just glue it directly on when it comes to it. So I said, no, you know what I'm going to do? I don't want to glue the legs and then come to glue this and then come to glue it to the base, and it's all weird. So let me just sort it out on the base first of all. Even then it still looks a bit weird. So I'm going to carry on messing around with it until I'm happy with the position of the legs on the base and the torso part as well. And then I'm going to come back to you then for the next part. So the next piece we need is number 65. There's two of them, okay? Both same. I'm going to snip one off, clean it. I'm going to snip them both off, clean one down, show you how it goes on, and the other one goes on the exactly same way, but the other side. Right, so one side has a little pip on it, the other side does not. It doesn't show me in the instructions the way the pip goes, but it basically goes, and I'm going to put the pip in the inside. So it goes in this leg joint here. She wants to misbehave when the camera's rolling. Right, well, it goes in there anyway. It's annoying me now. So I'm going to go off camera, glue that into place, and glue the other one in that side, and then come back to you for the next piece. Right, the little pip seems to sit inside that little hole there. Okay, so I'm going to put it in. Like so. So the next piece we need, I actually jumped ahead of myself and snipped it off, is number 100, which goes here, and number 66. And this is what number 100 looks like. They're both the same, except 100 has that curve on this side, and 66 has it on the other side. Based on the sheet. Right, knocking the camera again. This is 100. Basically just sits on there like so. Okay, So I'm going to glue that on, clip the other one off, glue that on, and then come back to you for the next piece. Right, so the next piece we need is number 44 and 45. I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I'm going to snip them off, glue them down, and show you how they go together. Right, so it's very straightforward. There's pins on this one, there's holes on that one, and it just lines up like so. Now we have an amazing, really weird looking piece, but let's see how it goes in a second. The next piece we need is number 82, which is this one here. It's not on the same sprue, it's on a different sprue, I think. Yeah, it's on a different sprue. It's on the same sprue as the cogs, I think. Yeah, it's on the same sprue as these two, but these two parts are on. Just here, because we took 45 from there. It's just here. Right, so this piece clips in there like so. You don't glue it on, you just push it in, so it's free moving, so they can move around. Yeah. Then the next piece we need is number 48, which is this little piece up here. So we just took the one from here. The next piece we need is up here. I'm going to snip it clean and show you how it goes on. Right, so again, it's telling me no glue. This piece just pops in there. Like so. Okay, to give you the, still got a free movement. Nothing dropping it. Right, so the next two pieces we need is 21, which is on the same sprue we just took 48 from, and on the weapons sprue we need number 22. Right, this is very straightforward again. This is number 22. This hooks into there. Okay, now there's two holes on that side, and there's two pins on this side. That then goes over this way around, I think it is. Yeah, that way around. That then just pins in there. So you've got starting the power fist. It does push in, but I've not pushed it in yet. You can see there's still a little wispy bits for me to clean off. But it's telling me to only glue this, not to glue this on it, but it will still move if you glue it anyway. So I'm going to glue it on and then come back to you for the next piece. The next pieces we need are 46 and 47, which are these two pieces. So I'm going to snip and clean them and show you they go on. Now what it's telling me is that pin there goes in that hole, so it slots on like that. Okay, that it's meant to be at a slight angle because I see a bit of that. It's meant to be able to rotate it that way, and this can rotate up and down. So I'm going to glue that on, but you're not meant to be gluing that pin, you're meant to be gluing the holes along the edge. Okay, and the other one then slots into the same, slots in over the top. So I'm going to glue them on and go to your next piece. So the next piece we need is on the gun sprue. It's number 23. It's this one. And it is very straightforward. So this top piece, don't drop it, slots into there. Pushes in. Probably not even going to be able to get it out now. No, of course not. But just to show you this. No, it doesn't do it now. It does, yeah. It does rotate round, and this bit rotates up as well. That's because it didn't glue those pieces in, so it can move around. That's in place. So the next piece we need, again on the gun sprue, is number 24, which is right there. We just took this piece, so it's right next to it. I'm going to snip it, clean it, I'll show you how it goes on. And so this piece, I put some glue on the top here. It just slots in like that to give me a thumb. The next one we need is number 11, which is this one here. Right, so I'm going to show you where this one goes, then I'll tell you what the next piece is. Well, I'll tell you the next two pieces, and then because they're going to go in the same way. So the slots in there like so. So we've got a hand. So the next piece, which is going to go in the next slot, is number 10, which is this piece here. And then the last piece that goes in the bottom slot is number 12. So I'm going to snip these off, clean these down, put them in the spot, and then come back to you for the next piece. Right, now we need number 49, which is this piece here. Yeah, there's two of them. This one is different number, so make sure you get the right one. Right, so this is the bottom piece. Okay, it's very, very straightforward. You'll see there's this big pin sticking out. There's a big hole there. So it just pins into there. Your arm's still got movement. It still has movement. That's great. The next thing is a little bit difficult now. Well, it's not difficult, it's very easy. But it's a difficult decision for you as the builder to come up with. So, without me knocking the camera, we have two options now. We have the onslaught Gatling cannon. That's the one I'm going to go for. Or we have the flamer, which is this one here. Now, so to build the flamer, you need number 16, which is this one, number 14, which is this one. Okay, and they both just, there's two holes, two pins, they just clip into each other. Then you have to have number 15, which is this one here. Yeah, and number 15, as you can see that little mad bit that clips into, no, that clips into, yeah, it does clip into that. The flamer itself clips into there. And then number 13, which is the pipes, because that is two holes in number 15, two of them go in there, and the other two then go into the side of the flamer. Okay, but I'm not going to go with that option. I'm going to go with this one, the onslaught Gatling cannon. So the first thing I need is number 19 and number 20. Okay, I don't need to show you how they go together. There's holes and there's pins. Very, very straightforward. Right, so the next one we need is number 17, which is this weird little round piece here. I'm going to flip it and show you. That's what it looks like. Now, just be careful, because it is a slippery little sucker. I just dropped mine across the floor and just go and find it. So there's a plug, a pin one side and a hole on the end of the gun that just glues in like so. Now it's amazing. Cannon. The next piece we need, we don't need it right now, but I'm going to get it out ready, is where are we? Number 18, which is this little magazine piece. So the reason we cut the magazine off first is to dry fit everything, so we know, because it's two parts, it's one part going to another part and then another part connecting the two parts together. So make sure you got the square on the gun that side. That just hooks in like so. Okay, and then the magazine goes between the two like so. Okay, so I'm going to glue those pieces in and then I'll come back for the other gun. Right, so now you've got another joyful choice to make, which is, do you take the, well, its primary weapon is the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, okay, which is like this but just a bigger version, more deadly, or the macro plasma incinerator. I'm going to take the macro plasma incinerator because I've seen it used to great effect. but I'm going to show you how to do onslaught Gatling cannon first, and then I'm going to build the incinerator. Okay, so the first pieces that we need is number 30, which is this one, and number 34, which is this one. Now, it's very straightforward how these two go together. Okay, there's pins, there's holes, but before you glue them together, you'll need this one, which is number 68. Okay, we'll need the number 68 for both guns anyway, but this one, basically the pin on there, as you see in the middle, pins in the top here, but you don't glue that in. So when you put them together, that bit can move freely. Okay, I think it's meant to be like the sight they can see down. Then the next pieces we need for this one is one side, number 33 and 32. Okay, they go together, same straightforward, very easy. And then 36 is the same as the small one that goes in the barrel. Yeah, very easy. Then we need 31, which is this one. Now 31, there is 2 pins, there's 2 holes, it just slots on with the magazine part at the top. Okay, the barrel then goes in the front here. Okay, and then we have number 35, which is this one here. This bit goes in the back here by the looks of it. So the little bit there looks like it slots into that little groove there. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, hold on. So there's number 38, which is a tiny little piece. There it is. That goes on the side of this bad boy. Sorry, the magazine part there goes underneath and connects into this part here. And then number 38 goes on top. And there's 2 little grooves. Very straightforward. And then there is number 37, which is this piece here. Oh, actually, right, let me start again. So the magazine part here connects one side into 37, the other side connects into that magazine piece there. Okay, everything else is right. Now, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to do the incinerator. So the first piece I need is number 40 and 41. Well, I forgot to say number 68 as well. There's only one of them in both guns need it. So 68, I can see I put glue on it already, but I haven't put glue here. So that goes in there, like so. And then, very straightforward, pin and holes. I'm just going to go around and just fill that join line, but this can move. Yeah, so I think it's meant to be like a line of sight, like the barrel, but you see the sighting for the gun, so you can actually see what you're shooting at. So the next piece we need is number 39. Right, it's very straightforward again. This just slots in. That's so straightforward. Of course, it doesn't want to go in now. This just slots in. It slots in there. I think I've done it wrong. I think I should have not glued them together. I should have glued it in there first. Yeah, I think this goes in at the same time as you put the gun together. Damn it. So I'm going to go off camera and fix that. So if you messed up like I did and then put the gun together and put that in afterwards, it's very straightforward to prise it open. This is why plastic glue is always best for plastic models. Put my model line scraper in there and just give a little push and it opened. So the next pieces needed are number 42 and number 43. So it's very straightforward. there's holes in there, and there's pins in there. So there you go. So I line them up, doesn't it? Goes in like so. So it doesn't want to stay. It's in like that, and then that. This is the back of it. That connects on to there. I have to mess around with it off camera, I think, just hold it into place. Right, so that's the gun done. Looking nice. The next pieces we need are 67 and 69. Now again, look, it's very straightforward. Pins and holes, they only go in one way. So the bit square at the bottom goes, lines up with that square. So I'm going to clip them, clean them, glue them. Right, so the next two pieces are 70 and 71. This is exactly the same as the other shoulder. So the pins in the middle go through that hole there, and then the only place that they join, there's that you glue, there's holes there and pins, so you can see the outline glues together. I was a little bit, I snipped a little bit too much off of that one, so be careful. I'm going to clean this off and glue this on, well, glue part of it onto it and pin the rest of it into, and then come back for the next piece. One quick note, these pins on the outside, because that's where the other plates pushed into, but it has to be a ring like this. I glued them the other way around and it was like that, and I was like, hold on, that's wrong. So 71 comes in this side and number 70 comes in that side. Okay, now what it's telling me to do, this is where the fun really starts. We've got this weird piece here, got this same shape here that goes in there, and then you're meant to be able to maneuver it, and I just broke that off. I think I did. Oh dear me. I think I just broke that there. I did. I think you're meant to maneuver this the way you want it first and then put that in. But I'm going to glue it in place anyway, because otherwise it's going to keep doing that when you pick the model up. So I'm going to glue that in. Now this one goes in the same way, the opposite way around. Yeah. But the way they have it is like that on the instructions. I think I've got that wrong. I've got that wrong, haven't I? Oh my goodness me. It can't be wrong. It can't be wrong. Yeah, because the gun connects onto there. No, that's right. Sorry, no, that's right. That's right. Right then. That's right, because the gun connects onto there. So I'm going to glue them into place. Just drop a bit of glue on that wrist bit there that I seem to have broken. I don't think it's broken. I think that pin, just because that's not glued in, I think that's just popped out. Right, so I actually had to snip the two prongs off on the inside because the gun was the wrong way around. So that's how it should go on now. So I had to snip those off. Then these were on the wrong way, so I had to fiddle around with that and fiddle fart around. So I sort of had that wrong, okay? But that's how it should be. So this piece here has the plate that goes across the top. This square at the bottom here, the gun slots into it. Yeah, nice and easy. But you could even snip that square off and just... Oh, actually, no, sorry, that's the thing that moves. So yeah, that can easily go on there. But anyway, yeah, it was... I messed that a little bit up, but I had to fix it, so I fixed it, nice and easy. But the way I had it, the gun was like that. would have come in like that or something really silly and just... Anyway, right. So there's that. This then glues into that. Okay. So I'm going to glue that into... Actually, no, I'm not actually first. I'm not going to do that first. we're going to go with the other one, number 72. Number 72 goes on the exact same as the other one. Yeah, with that being the bottom. So now the only thing to do is to glue the gun in, okay, and glue him onto here. Now, it goes on nicely, okay, it's a nice little pose. So I'm going to take care of those two pieces, because I might have to sit and hold him for, 5-10 minutes. And then I'm going to come at you with, right, the other thing you can put on this model, if you choose to, is, where are they? I did see them. They're out. The purity seals. They're optional, you don't have to. I might stick 1 or 2 on, just because it's my first Redemptor. It's nice. And there we are. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Now, apart from my little bumfuckery on the last little arm shoulder piece there, which I do apologise. It's just that threw me off a little bit. I had a proper brain fart with it, but yeah, apart from that, it's actually very easy to build. Now, the one problem with this kit is there is so many parts to it. Much like the Brutalis Dread, there are so many parts to it that it is intimidating when you first look at it. But hopefully with this video, a lot of you will go, okay, now I can see how that's built nice and easy. Then we go and buy one and use it for the table. Hopefully we'll have this up on the table soon. I actually have a Dark Angels list, but I actually have, I think it's 20 Terminators in there, 5 Deathwing Knights, so I might have to just shuffle that around a bit to squeeze this guy in, because I really want to see him on the table. But the unfortunate thing is, if I put him on the table, Mark knows how deadly they are, so he'll probably gun it down straight away. But that's the fun of it. That's make me want to go and get another one, but another one on the table. Anyway, difficulty rating for this model, I'd probably give it a 5. Not because it's difficult to build, it's very straightforward. 5 because there's so many parts in the kit. And I've whiffed out on this second shoulder. Now I will tell you, the gun just slotted straight in. You give it a little push, it slotted straight in perfect. So that's brilliant. But yeah, I'd give it a 5 just because there's so many parts, and I whiffed up on the shoulder part there. And it is a little bit difficult when you're doing the legs, because I had a problem with the legs, trying to line it up so it doesn't look like he's doing some sort of acrobatics. But I did the legs, got them right. It's okay. I had to snip and just maneuver a few bits pieces, but it's perfect now. So yeah, I'd give it a 5. So guys, if you're seeing this for the first time and you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube to share this video to more and more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. I'm going to bring you down, show you a few pretty pictures. But until next time, guys, hit the buttons for me. Take it easy.